next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Today, a good scrap in the AFC North. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're underway from the bank. LeJohntay Wester to return it. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Return it.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. Third and short.
Here's the game on third and short. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
On a quick.
First down, ball at the 36. Changing it up here, Jackson. Oh, he puts it on with this one, right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's gonna be second down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Here's second and 10 now from the 36.
13.
Jackson keeping it himself. From the turf, ball's out, he lost it. And it looks like, yes, they say Steeler football. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42.
Here we go. Start. 19 Tiger.
This is Metcalf working out right side. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another first and 10. Back to throw. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Chance to stack some momentum if they can turn this turnover into 6. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. All the left side. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
go. Here we go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one connects. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he didn't strike that one true, Brock. It came down short of the landing zone. He had to reach, so give them the football up at the 40. Lamar off the play fake. This is caught by Isaiah Likely. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Third and long for him here. Buys time, rolling right. Finding Flowers. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Jackson's going to go on fourth. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. Starts the return at the 34. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. First and 10.
Get it. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready,
Airing it out to start this drive. He's on a quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry.
70, 19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Takes the second down snap. Finds the football outside. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Working on first down. Same guy, Wilson again. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line. 5 still to go here. This is second down. Running back sent in motion left. Trying to throw this from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Steelers first down.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment.
On the ready.
Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
19 tight. 19 tight. Let's go.
He's going to throw it again. Wilson on the slant. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Second down, looking for options. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what we could call a first mistake throwing the ball. He still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
That field goal unit is still on the sidelines. They are going for this.
Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. And oh, he got it! Interception! Kyle Hamilton with the pick. And the Ravens get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. Turnover.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. He finds the rookie from Ohio State. He gets loose down the right side. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a shot.
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. Buffalo 18.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Left side, caught by Metcalf. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Here we go. 60 average. 60, 70, Timberwolves.
Receiver in motion, headed right. Throwing now on 1st down. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
19, right in. Here we go. Set. 60 boxes. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Gets it downfield, on target to Metcalf. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Let's go. Hawk 7, 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 19 Lions.
They're throwing it. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second and long.
Back to 60. Back to 60. Back to 60.
Motion man sent left. Throwing it again here. Ravens get him. Down he goes. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Here he goes. Third and long. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. The Steelers set to punt it. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up first and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Deep to the left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Geno Stone picks it up. And the Steelers are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Looking in the air here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Deuce with a hurry-up offense here.
Loss of 6 yards. It's second down.
60
Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught by one out of the backfield. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the inner harbor. And it's the Steelers behind the sticks on 3rd and 13. No place to go. Ravens take him down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. Their punter making his way out now. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him on the slant. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one hits for 30. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Jackson, quick pass wide. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Again, it's Jackson to the air. It's intercepted in the end zone. And the Steelers will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make's got a consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
He's back to throw. Pressure coming, and they take him down. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Something's got to be the difference maker here in half number 2. We'll see what it is as we're up and running once again. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback.
Ready, set.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Run from Warren here to start the third. Bob's the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd down, Warren. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
And it's 3rd down.
Come on. Hit. Hacking, 18.
Air it out on 3rd. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. The type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
And the fair catch brought in right at the 40.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
I think my favorite part was the magic he works after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. Escapes the pocket. Finds a man right side. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Gets him on the in route. Has some room to work. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And this might be a free play. Let's see what they do. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. But now all eyes going to turn to those officials. We got to see if this flag is going to take it away. Here's Luke for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 7.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground here with Warren. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
1st down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. They're going to try and throw it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in a hurry up here. To the air on 3rd and long. It's caught by Wilson. Down to the 10. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the 3rd. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers tie things up at 14.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Western on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
On the return, the Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Lamar back to throw. Gets it to him on the screen. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. It's a gain of 12 there, and that's good for a Ravens 1st down. Want to quit, Ray? Pressure coming, it's Jackson. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And that one falls incomplete. Oh, would have been a great catch. Still was a great effort. That brings up 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Hey, Alpha, say hi. Hey. You at X. Shut up.
And again, it's Jackson. And they're going to touch him down as they wind up with a nice gain on that play, and they got a new set of downs, too.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
That's grabbed inside the 30. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Jackson yet again. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and that leaves him with third and short.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And the defense escapes. Had a nice run going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs.
Hey, fourth down, I get it. You want the ball with your biggest playmaker. In a lot of offenses, that's quarterback. They trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down.
They'll start the drive with Warren. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be second and 9.
Second pirate! Come on! 70 Timberwolves!
After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's still a tie ball game, 14 points apiece as we get ready for the 4th. They'll come to the line here, second and 9.
79 Broncos! Panthers 50, Panthers!
Setting up to throw. Completed over the middle. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They've got first down from the 31.
Panther 11, 18 Rattler.
He's dropping back to throw. He put everything he had into this. That's complete inside the 35. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't the pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets, the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
60 Maverick. Let's go. Trap 50, trap Hawk 70. Let's go.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a fourth-quarter lead. Roman Wilson, the touchdown. His third through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. The left side is now fighting his way through, but he lost the football. But it bounces out of bounds, so they'll retain possession.
Sometimes, let's face it, it's just better to be lucky than good. Your mind as a runner always goes to worst case scenario when you feel that ball get knocked loose. That time the sideline saved him and his team.
Trying for the deep ball. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch it.
Oh no, the ball is loose! And they scoop it up, time to push for the line! And from where that fumble came from, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
They dodged the turnover, but still 3rd and pretty long. They've got to figure out. 3rd and long for him here. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. Looking quickly here.
That's good for a Baltimore 1st down.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Play action now with Jackson. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Seventh play of the drive. Offense facing 3rd and 3. Back to throw it. It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha, sit on.
Jackson's going to throw again. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Finding Flowers. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now trail by just a point in the 4th. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game at 21.
To kick off for Baltimore.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Counts on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Crack throw 80.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, and there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Steelers don't want to see this one go to overtime. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Come on, come on. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
He's going to throw this one. And he put everything he's got behind it. He's got it at the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers have taken the lead late. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 21. Chris Boswell.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Setting up to pass. Completed to Flowers. He is down at the 30-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
He'll look to throw it. Now he's past the 25. And they stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here he is to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Again, it's Jackson's in the air. On the move, headed right. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie They'll go for 2 and the lead.
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Kent on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. They'll go play action. Game before being brought down. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
70 Timberwolves.
Now to throw. Sheds up for Usher. Chased out to his right. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those 2 drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. Kent on the return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready. 70 Lions. Mustang 19.
First throw of overtime. Ravens get him. Down he goes. Offensive line fast.
6 yards. It's 2nd down.
18 Rattler. Warriors 70. Dragon 60.
Wilson, the receiver, in motion left. Throwing from the gun here. Caught by the 1 out of the backfield. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this 3rd down play. To the air on 3rd and long. Oh, big interception here. He brings this one back. Touchdown, Baltimore, off the pick 6. So it ends as a win for the Ravens. And in overtime, it was their defense who actually came up with the heroics. How about making a stop by being the ones to score that game-ending touchdown? What an unexpected and exciting way to conclude this incredible ball game.